slow-moving.
What?
Inattentive.
What?
Dull.
What?
Shows a lack of motivation.
What?
Constantly snacking.
It's funny because he's fat.
Are you ready?
Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life, son.
Firm but with little give. Yep, these are medium rare.
What if somebody wants theirs well done?
We ask them politely yet firmly to leave.
Are you ready?
Oh my god, I love Chipotle! Chipotle is my life!
Oh, this is the worst looking hat I ever saw. Well, you buy a hat like this, I'll bet you get a free bowl of soup, huh? Oh, it looks good on you, though.
Listen, hotshot, I'm going to tell you something right now. I don't care for you or for the putrid sludge you're troweling out.
Son, your ego is writing checks your body can't cash.
Yeah, I called her up. She gave me a bunch of crap about me not listening to her enough or something. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention.
Moss! Randy Moss is in for a touchdown.
Steve shoots the moon to the fans here in Green Bay.
That is a disgusting act by Randy Moss.
Ma, the meatloaf!
We're coming. We're coming.
Prepare to be astonished.
Mr. Burgundy, you have a massive erection.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, doesn't matter where you are. This is Beer Belly Sports coming to you from nowhere, no location, because we got fucked on our location where we're supposed to be. I don't care, I'll throw in the mud, say fuck me. That's fine, everything's fine, it's fine, everything's fine. But we're here with, hi Bruce.
Hi.
Welcome back. And then a man who's been wanting to be on a podcast for a long time as well, too, Dustin.
Hi.
Hi. We're actually at his house. His beautiful home, luscious mansion, if you want to call it that.
We can call
Patton's
it
Palatial
DP's.
Paradise.
Or
Patton
we're on
Paradise.
DP's couch.
Go on.
I don't think we want to.
That is a casting couch, and I'm in. So there's that. All right. Anyways,
nice today.
Well, it would look nice. So yeah. So thank you to our great sponsors like Seventh Ave Pizza Before Trendy, Erbs and Gerbs here in Bemidji, and BettorEdge. If you want to get free $20 on us, use the promo code BBS and get some $20 when you want to do some social betting is what it's called. Because it's not legal here in Minnesota yet, but it will be. Hopefully. Someday. That's great. Yeah. We talk like it's like the SNL skit.
Whispering.
The whispering thing where they're... Yeah. I don't know.
Or we just keep whispering.
Yeah, let's not do that. People get
That's
bored
weird.
of us.
I'm weird. It's weird.
And I'm also glad to have this back, too.
Did you eat a lot of paint chips when you were a kid? Why?
That is basically our show. I'm happy to have my fucking sound effects thing back, my iPod Touch, that we didn't have in the past before because Jared wanted to video, and I could not have any of my stuff with me, so this works. And he's not here anymore, but that's a different story for a different day. We're not going to talk about that. So, let's talk about our Thanksgiving. We had a great Thanksgiving show. I got made fun of. It's fine. That's normal. It's okay. Bruce, how was your Thanksgiving?
It was delightful.
It was very
I
delightful.
did have to. I ended up having to work.
Oh,
I made time. And
guess
a half.
what we both didn't have to do.
Yeah, I know. I don't trust me. I conversation with Dustin over here. I know. But it was good. Yeah, it was good. I ate some turkey.
Go on.
I had some lefse.
What?
Not a fish.
Yeah, learned that the hard way and got made fun of for it, so it's fine.
Is fine still bad? Are we still on that from last week?
It's fine. Oh, like I said, when a girl says fine, it's not fine. You're fucked.
Yeah. But guys, we can...
Yeah, it's fine.
Or it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't hold any
We're
grudge.
cool.
We're cool. We're cool.
Yeah,
Two
right.
cool kids. Three cool kids.
Oh, yeah. Two? What?
Well,
Whoa! Hey!
You guys are
We
cooler
drew
than
straws.
I am. We drew straws before the show.
The Coke gang over here is just
We are.
singling me out.
We either worked for Coke or currently work for Coke. Coca-Cola. To make sure
that was a
make
tough
sure
one for you to say.
Yeah, I don't get paid in that. Do you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Shh.
Sound the whisper.
Yeah, back to the whispers. We don't want to tell anybody. So yeah, so you had a decent Thanksgiving. You had a bunch of turkey. You had a bunch of other.
I actually had two of them. I
You
had
two
one
of
on
them?
Thursday
Wow.
after I was done with work, and then Saturday with family, where I found out more about the soaking.
On that in a little bit.
Okay.
Because I do want to get into that because we will have it's a callback from last week's show for soaking. And people who are if you're a Mormon, you would understand this. If you're a other Christianity,
Yeah.
you probably have no idea. So we're going to bring that into light just a little bit more later on.
I gotcha.
So there's that. Dustin, how was your Thanksgiving?
Well, I also had two of them.
Aww.
The first one was just a little small, couple people. I had no turkey. 0 turkey this year.
What the fuck?
I know. We did lasagna on the first one. And
Okay.
then the second one, we had ham.
I'm down for ham.
Yeah.
Was it honey ham, or just?
I mean, I called it honey. I made it my
Honey!
dish. But no, I don't think so. It was good.
Delightful.
A lot of family, a couple drinks.
Did you
Just
drink
good
any of
times.
the pickle juice?
No. No.
You were
pickles.
not ready for that.
No.
Okay. I mean, that means you didn't drink enough. I mean, not gonna lie, I didn't drink it really all that much either. I probably had like 3 beers the entire Thursday. Normally, it's about a half of like a half or two or a quarter to a half of Jack, just to myself.
Thursday, not much because I had to work Friday, but Saturday with the in-laws.
You needed it.
Oh, we got lit. I was up till like 3 a.m. We were playing Do or Drink. That's a crazy game where like Jada, we were playing it at her house a week or so ago, like via online.
Okay.
And she had to yell out she loved anal sex outside our front door.
Nice. But does she really?
This is Doghouse Radio.
Oh, no.
I cannot confirm nor deny.
Okay. That's fine.
Is it fine?
Really?
I think that, does she listen to the show? Did she listen to the show last week?
She did.
Okay, so.
Maybe edit that out.
Cut.
No, keep that in. Keep that in.
Okay, you want that in? Okay,
Yeah.
be more in the doghouse. I love it. I'm usually in the doghouse too, so it's fine.
Wanting it in. That's how he's getting into the situation.
Genius.
I'm a master planner.
You're a master at something.
God knows I'm not.
Well, there's that. My Thanksgiving was pretty meh. We down in the cities on Thursday. Came back Sunday. I played some card games on Saturday night with a couple friends. Watched the Gophers almost fucking shit the bed. And yeah, I think the only thing that was there was like Coors and like some other girly type drinks, and I didn't want to drink all those Coors because I would have felt bad. So I drank the girly type drinks.
If you could have any recollection of those girly type drinks, what were they? Because I'll dive into a girly type drink.
One of them was the Bud Light seltzer. It was okay.
Yeah, those ones I'm not a big fan of. But you give me some White Claws, I'll down those.
Depends. Actually, like,
oh, you need to wear Depends?
No.
After a few grapefruits, yes.
In my pants.
That's the best place to wear them.
No, I thought in her purse. Because that's where they generally go anyway, so it's fine.
Fair enough. That's fine.
I think you're messing up Depends with something else, much like the left stuff.
Well, okay, that's fine. I just shit my pants a lot, too.
I'm over 40.
Now, where the hell was I going with this?
You were talking about your
Drinks.
Thanksgiving and
Oh,
drinks.
yeah, and Ashley likes that when we go out, she's like, she has to have her White Claw. And if they don't have her White Claw, she's like, give it whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever White Claw's there. Except for one, I don't know which one. There's always one.
Does she have like an exotic one, or is it like black cherry?
Black cherry, generally what it is. Or
That's
mango.
what it is?
Or mango.
It's a bad on the bar if they don't have the black cherry.
Yeah. Fuck that bar.
Yeah.
That we
Bars-
don't have.
Yeah. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Down south. They're coming up here and stealing our hunting land.
Bitches.
I'm dying on my casting couch right now.
Okay.
Waiting for the DP to happen.
Oh, damn. Send me the invite.
Denied.
Okay. So, yeah, that's basically we came back on Sunday. Man, that was about it. So, yeah. So, we also had a draft, our Thanksgiving draft, and Dustin wants to do a free agent draft Thanksgiving, and there's a few of them that he has that we didn't get, and he's pissed about that they should have been in our draft.
Is it 4? Does he get 4?
There is 4.
There's 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
right.
I wasn't part of the draft, and I was a little bit mystified at some of the things that were missed. And I can get them on the cheap now because they're all free agents.
Got some NFL music for you.
Perfect.
I'll probably get banned for it, but that's fine. I'll get an email saying, like, you should not play that music. Hey, you know what? Fuck you. I own this.
So
that means they're listening.
With my first pick, or I should say free agent signing, I'm going to go with the old trusty green bean casserole.
Ooh, I thought about that one.
Which was not picked, surprisingly.
This is like that other draft in the NFL. What's it called? The one that Carter got drafted.
Substance abuse draft?
Well, there's that.
He had that too.
Next, I'm going to go with cheesy hash browns, also called funeral
Totally thought about that. That was in the realm.
All right. And then my third one is bacon-wrapped Little Smokies.
Dude, those are amazing.
Your Thanksgiving.
Can you tell I'm fat? Look at
we're all fat in our own little
your
way.
Thanksgiving sides are lit. Like, good God, bacon wrapped Little Smokies. I'm honest to say I've never had that in my entire life.
Oh my God, I will make them sometime when we do this. They are so good.
Next week.
All right. And then for my fourth free agent, I'm going to take pickle rolls.
I'm not a fan of pickle rolls.
What are pickle rolls?
Oh. That is the pickle.
What?
Can you describe with your finger more?
In cream cheese.
Slower.
And they put them into a tortilla sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Otherwise, it's just ham and pickle and.
Does it have to be clockwork, or can it be counter?
You can spin whatever way you want, I suppose.
Well, there's that.
That sounds phenomenal. I've never that last one. That's really off the chart for me. I've never heard.
You've never had a pickle roll. They also call that
You're from
cotton
Minnesota.
Candy to sleep low.
They also
Let me
call
see that pickle roll.
They also call it Minnesota sushi.
And I'm not a fan of sushi, and
there's also no fish in this either.
Okay, good. I already have a problem with that already. Okay, I lived here for now. No, I guess in the state of Minnesota, at least 10 years. No, probably 8 to 9 years.
We, as Minnesotans, we always just over-exaggerate.
Yeah, well...
So if it's 8, you say 10.
10. Yeah, round up, fuck it.
And if you're a male, you see that even more.
Yeah,
so it's like you've been here for 12 years.
Yeah. Fuck it, just round up. Would you be willing to call me like a Minnesota now? Me growing up in South Dakota, I mean, we never had this shit.
We always accept the Dakotans.
Okay, thank you. I was so worried about it.
If we don't, the wind blows you here anyway.
Well, there's that too.
And then there's the floods,
That's North Dakota. We don't have it. Well, we do have it in South Dakota. That's one of the northeast area, but we don't have as much as North Dakota does, like Grand Forks.
But you're a little bit more of a tough one to go because of the Detroit Lions, the Dallas Cowboys. And then you're like, and then there's that purple team. What's that purple team name again, Dustin?
TCU.
Oh, well, not the Horned Frogs. It's
not the Horny Toads.
Oh God, dang it! What the hell is it? It's the
Ravens,
Minnesota. No,
the Matt Burks.
Genius.
Oh. I think it's the Vikings. You're kind of...
So for the 10,000th time, I will explain this. Even though I've done it on KBUN thousands of times, and I've done it on my shows thousands of times, I need to tell people. And
we'll have to probably do it 1,000 more.
Yeah,
probably. You do look nice in that sweatshirt.
I do. So
regular Wayne Fonts.
and I don't know who that was at first, but we'll talk about that in a second. I grew up in South Dakota. In the 90s, the Cowboys were that fucking team.
I know. I got you. My brother-in-law.
Yeah,
loves them too.
So I mean, that's what it was, and that was on TV. Nowadays, you can get any team wherever. And I tried to tell that to my younger friends who are like in their 20s, like, why you fucking like? Why do you like this team? Because they were on TV at that fucking time. It just is what it is, and I can't do anything about it. So I'm a fan of the Cowboys. So growing up as a Cowboys fan, and then doing media stuff, radio stuff. For affiliates for the Vikings, I become more of a Vikings fan. I mean, I root for them. I just don't root for them in the playoffs because it's a disaster every year. So there's that.
Okay. Well, yeah, sure.
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
Bruce, you're a Cubs fan because
I was not gonna interrupt him, but yeah, WGN.
Yeah,
they were
so
on
you
TV.
understand.
I totally understand.
Every day or every afternoon game is WGN. It's either going to get the Sox or you're going to get the Cubs. Usually the Cubs.
And then the Braves. No, it was
the Braves too. TBS.
TBS, that's how I was too.
It was WGN had 135 of the 162 Cubs games.
Yeah.
The Sox got like 60, and that's why it's like Southsiders,
fuck you guys,
losers. But I 100% agree with that.
Yeah, okay.
It's like they're on TV. I'm
That's
watching them.
When you're a kid, when you don't have money, this is what it is.
It's raining outside.
Yeah.
Not every day, but I was still watching TV.
Fuck it. And then lately, the past 5 some years, I've become more of a Lions fan because I love a good underdog. And every year they're a scrappy team. They're getting there. They're almost they're winning, but also have to worry about them, in any game on Sunday, be like they lose, like, oh, that sounds right. And there's no expectations. There's no high hopes like you Viking fans are.
That kind of goes back to that old roundtable you guys did too.
Yeah,
where
that's
you
fun.
kind of got that by default too, didn't you? Then you
I did because someone needs
the reins and ran with it.
Yeah, I started liking the Lions probably. It's before I moved to Minnesota, so it was when I was in Sioux Falls. So I started liking them then. So it had to be at least 10 years, and I started liking them because, again, scrappy team. I like them. They're always at the bottom of the barrel. The no expectations every year. But then when this came around for KBUN. It's like, hey, we need someone for the Lions. Can you talk Lions? I say, oh, yeah, sure. And then me typically doing no fucking prep and last-minute prep, I pulled stuff out of my ass that was from Herman Moore days and some other stuff that was, like, years ago. I'm like, oh, I'm a fucking idiot. And I literally said, like, I'm an idiot. Like,
did you at least bring up Jason Hansen?
I was just going to say that.
Oh, Jason Hansen. That kid is...
The greatest, besides Barry Sanders, probably the greatest Lion ever.
Herman Moore was. Rodney Peete.
Longevity? Jason Hansen was...
Come on. No. Rodney
Mitchell was really good. God, who
As
else?
a backup for Dan Marino.
Yeah.
Dan Marino
stole that contract.
My brother loves him because he's left-handed and he's a quarterback. He's like, yeah, Scott Mitchell should be great. No, he's terrible. He's terrible. But
there's that.
I also, as a Vikings fan... always kind of at least a little bit for Detroit because I hope they do well because they've been bad for so long.
They have been.
I agree. And then as a Vikings fan, you get to see them all the time on Barry Sanders videos because
it's like Devin Hester.
Shedded.
It's like Devin Hester too. It's like there's Barry Sanders and Devin Hester.
And then there's a blur of purple.
Yeah.
In the background.
And there's that one Michael Vick.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. That the Michael Vick gets just taken off. Oh, see you later.
There's Greg Bakert and Corey Chavis missing the tackle, and then he wins the game.
Oh, fuck.
But mostly, but we win most of those games, so it's like, for Lions fans, it's, God, you guys tried hard.
Speaking of Lions fans.
Speaking of Lions fan, and John, and like, I was going to mention John Kitna, his son literally, hold on. I have a thing for this.
Oh, God, here we go.
And I got to go back to my sound effects. Hold on. Pause for...
talk amongst ourselves.
Yeah, talk amongst. Yeah, here it is.
So, John Kitna, what team did he start with, Dustin?
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention?
Oh, shit.
I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story.
John Kitna was, or his son was, he plays for Florida State. He's 19-year-old. Got charged with child pornography or. Yeah, child pornography.
This show just took a weird turn.
Yeah, so no, we're breaking the news here for everybody.
Yeah,
so we're doing our best. So,
and that's bad. That's always
reported by ESPN, of course.
Yeah, ESPN. I mean, they're a pretty legit company.
We got to talk. We got to talk to our IT guy and just not have him break the show with child pornography.
Well, okay, yeah, we got to talk to the higher ups on that one. Yeah. I mean, just see if this higher up can see if she can pay for more shit for us, or me, more me.
More you.
Yeah. Hey, babe. I mean, higher up, boss. Can you pay for something real quick? Yeah, sure. Well, it's more like I gotta do fucking shit. But anyways, derailing. So yeah.
All right. So we're over with our Thanksgiving and your love of the Lions and my love of the Cubs. Should we move on?
Let's move on.
My love of Lamp.
I love Lamp.
The whole town knows.
The whole fucking town knows. I mean, we see Dustin just curling up on Lamp going, I love Lamp. He's at TJ Maxx every Friday going, I love Lamp. Lamp is very nice.
He's got great lamps at his house.
TJ Maxx, or as I call it, the strip club.
Why do you say that?
The lamps, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sexy lamps.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen one
Shady lamps.
sexy person in there except for my girlfriend.
I thought you were going to say a sexy lamp. I was like, you didn't watch Christmas Story?
Of course I did. Have you watched the second one?
Negative Rough Rider.
You should. It's actually really good. Have you, Dustin?
We're
No,
supposed to
I'm not.
watch it
You
with the
should.
family. So
It's pretty good.
I know. I got the HBO Max.
So do I.
And it's like, it's there. I offered, and Jada was like, nope, watching that with the family.
We should get into some Christmas movies later on. But
Maybe we talk about this later, but I'm huge into Christmas movies after a certain date. Maybe later on. Maybe next segment we can kind of mention it.
That's fair.
But let's go into our sports. Like always, today's show is being brought to you by BettorEdge, a really fun social betting site that gives you the edge back to the bettors with no sports fee betting. Wow, that's a lot of words. At BettorEdge.com, you, not the book, set the prices of betting lines so you can make bank with no VIG or sports book fees. BettorEdge is available in 4 to 5 states for real money sports betting positions. Create an account and use that code BBS for your own free $20 on your first order. Play the game without getting played at BettorEdge.com.
You get to set your own line. That's
You do.
fantastic. That's something that you can never do in Vegas. You can't walk up to a bookie and be like, no, I want them at 2.5 or 3.5.
And I do, and we'll get into our lines here with the Gophers and the Vikings. Oh no, there's no Gophers this week. Well, I mean, we kind of talk about it, but
they're expected to play the Music City Bowl. December
Are you shocked?
31st.
No, you shouldn't be, because that's what they've been doing the past few years.
gonna-
Quick Lane Bowl or something.
They've been to the Music City Bowl many times.
Yeah.
The Grapefruit Alabama Bowl.
Well, there's that. We can also talk about the. We can quickly go through the lines later on about the other Minnesota teams that are. Well, if I do NBA for basketball, I mean it's kind of pointless because no one's going to hear it. So there's that. Same thing for the Wild too. So we just generally just stay with the Vikings.
That's fair.
Anybody that plays on the weekends. Because during this, by the time this comes out tomorrow morning, maybe Friday, depending on how busy I am.
What is everybody working for?
The weekend.
Right.
Let's see, I got it.
I know you did.
Thank you. All right. Let's just start with the fucking Gophers. We'll kind of work our way up. We'll start out with Gophers. Minnesota Golden Gophers beat the fucking Badgers. I don't know the score I'm putting up right now. So if you guys know,
it was 23-16. I'm throwing it from. I'm just shooting from the hip. I didn't watch the whole game. I only watched the first half.
I can't remember, and I watched most of the game. Wasn't drinking. Just watched the game.
23-16 was the final score. Nice. Dr. Mantis, I call him, or AK. You can call him AK if you want to. I'm not going to pronounce his name.
Calumet. God damn it, I can't say it.
Patty Mayonnaise.
Calumet. Kelly McManus.
I call him Dr. Mantis.
That's right. I like that.
Dr. Mantis.
After last week, you should.
Yes.
He surgically killed him.
He did. 19 for 29, 319 yards, and 2 TDs. He was the Big Ten Freshman Player of the Week. So go for him. Ibrahim, 70 yards on 27 attempts.
He was getting stuffed.
Yeah, I mean, because they stacked the box. Okay, I've told you this last week. When AP was in his prime, what do the Bears do? What do everybody else do? They fucking stack the box. And they had nowhere. That's when your Christian Ponder, otherwise Tanner Morgan, was out there throwing the ball, can't throw shit.
But the Gophers went away from that. Like, in the first drive, man, unbelievable. They were throwing the ball. Like, they didn't run on the first drive. They set that tone, and then the touchdown to Jackson in the end zone. And there was a big third down to Spam Ford on that first one where he got lit up.
Yep.
It was just like they threw the ball, they put the ball in Calic Manis's hands, and they let him just try to slice him up.
Did it seem to either one of you guys that there was a little bit of almost a rift between PJ Fleck and the offensive coordinator? Like, the offensive coordinator was trying to move the ball, but PJ was trying to play PJ, a.k.a. Mike Zimmer ball.
Right, because then the next
call
drive...
timeouts all the time?
Then
yeah.
So stop calling timeouts.
Yeah. Just help them out.
I think I agree with that. And it's just, you got to let them open it up, and they did, which, like I said last week.
What was that one? It was 3rd and 6 in the fourth quarter, and
That's right. That one I don't know. I didn't watch the fourth.
They ran it. There was maybe 3-4 minutes left in the game. They ran it on 3rd and 6 when he was getting stuffed every run.
And then the third was when the Brockington, the big 45-yarder happened. Kind of separated it, ended the game. If I remember correctly, I could be wrong.
He did. I think also we talked about when PJ. Well, I'll kind of go back to the timeouts. PJ called a timeout. The Gophers were fucking rolling too. I think they called it on the Wisconsin 20-some yard line, 15-yard line, and he called a timeout, and they were fucking pissed because they had a spot where they were going to fucking run or they're going to throw the ball, and they were just like, "What the fuck? God damn it!" And I don't know if it was a play clock or whatever, but PJ called a timeout, and the receivers were pissed.
Do you think that he's being overzealous? Because remember we were talking last week about how he just needs to be a motivator and not calling plays and doing this. But do you think he gets in the way of, let's say, a Kurt Shiraka?
I do. Okay, I'm a PJ Fleck guy. I wasn't at first because I thought he was Tim Brewster.
Oh, don't do that. I was there when he was there.
But
you got drunk.
Get that chili hot.
Anytime that he thinks the camera is on him, he's squatting down and doing this side to side thing on the sideline, or he's flipping out at the officials. Don't get me wrong, he's a great coach, but he makes it about him so much.
Yeah, I get that.
I know I'm meat saucing it right now, but he does. There's so much me.
I don't think he's. I agree. I've been a huge Tim Brewster fan since he came here. Or not Tim Brewster, PJ Fleck fan. You almost got me. You almost got me. I can delete if I want to. I can add whatever I want.
You guys. Okay.
So no, I'm a huge PJ Fleck fan. Since he came here, huge fan, huge, and I would run through a wall for him. Now I was also here.
That would be weird because you don't even play for him.
Yeah, still, it's fucking motivator. We talked about this. He's a motivator. And I would run through a wall for PJ Fleck, even though I don't play for him or do anything. And I think he'd be a great motivational speaker, like he is. But we did talk about coaches need a coach, like your OC and your DC needs a coach. You need to call the plays. PJ should not be calling any fucking plays. And he loves using his timeouts. And all the fucking time. It's like, Jesus Christ, dude. We're in the first fucking drive. Timeout. Why?
That challenge was where I thought it wasn't a very clear challenge, and he went apeshit on it, really. And he's spazzing out on the sideline, and you couldn't even see where the guy was on the sneak, the quarterback sneak.
Oh, yeah.
First down.
Yeah, that was on the 4th down play.
Yep.
Yeah. I just, the Gophers are third in offense on converting a third down. But they're also third on defense and not letting them convert a first down. How are we not better than we are? And that starts with PJ Fleck not letting his coordinators, because obviously last week something happened where they let him throw the ball.
And it worked well. Going back to they're third in the nation for this, third in the nation for that. That all helped because of the first 4 games.
For sure.
So I don't look at that and be like, oh my God, they're the best. They're a top 5 in the nation for this. No, they're probably a top 10.
Well, plus running it all the time helps.
It does help too.
When you're gaining 3-4 yards a play and you're going 3rd and 3 or 3rd and 2 a lot of times.
The defensive aspect of that holds true. We got murdered by Penn State, and it's still there. Offensively, sure, I'll give you that.
I know we could have had a lot of fucking leeway.
You can have a lot of,
but they play jokes too. Every college team starts off with. I don't remember what coach came up with this, but the layup games, it was like a basketball.
Yeah,
coach
I get you.
They came up with that. So I mean, I get it. You're right. We murdered the first 4 opponents.
Go like this with your mic, just a little bit closer.
Closer?
There you go.
Okay, all right.
Because you're down here.
I don't want to. I talk loud, so I don't want to yell in everybody's ear.
You can have a lot of success on 3rd down too, if you're susceptible to the big play on 1st and 2nd down.
Yeah.
So if they're getting chunk yardage against you, and scoring from 30, 40 yards out, it doesn't matter what you do on 3rd down.
True.
which I think they've been susceptible to big plays in those big games.
I think their defensive line has been meh. The linebacker's been okay, and secondary has been above average. They're not amazing.
They're holding it together.
They are. I mean, they're better than the fucking Vikings. So there's that.
Yeah, what are they, like 31st?
They're
in
fucking
yards
terrible.
per play on defense, something like that.
9-2.
Yeah, 9-2, 9-2. But
no, I don't know. The Gophers for me, like it just. And now we got the cat from Wisconsin who was a 4-star recruit.
We got a couple of them.
Marcus Allen. Watch that game with Kalik Manis throwing the ball, going, "Damn it, I'm hitting the transfer portal. I'm going to go play with them."
Yeah.
So I mean that's huge to be able to watch, because it's like that was my worry. PJ Fleck, wide receivers. I'm going to run the ball with Ibrahim.
Which
what
blows my mind too.
30, 33 the week before, and then even 27 last week.
It's been 30s, like upper 30s,
well,
like
27
weeks in a row, wasn't it?
13-10 last week was Iowa. Or the week before.
The carries for
it was like 30 something for Ibrahim and 260 in the Iowa game, and we lost 27 for 72. He had 2.6 yards and carry.
39 attempts for 263 yards against Iowa.
Yeah, and then but this week it was 27 for 72, and it was 2.6. So it's like he's still trying to do that, but it's like, man, the offensive line and everybody picked up. Jackson had a huge game. Spam Ford
did pretty good, and I talked about that last week. Like Ford is not. I mean, they say it all the time. Like Ford's a really big threat.
I think he heard the show because he
must because he's not a fucking threat.
Yeah.
I mean, he's really not. He's the only thing they really throw to. Jackson is a decent receiver, but there's really no big threat besides Mo on that fucking team.
Right. Since we lost
Bateman and
Ottman
Johnson.
Bell.
Yeah, and Bell too.
Yeah.
I thought of that during the game. Could you imagine if Bateman and Tyler Johnson got to play with Kalik Manis?
That would be fucking nice.
Oh my god.
How would PJ Fleck handle that though? You got to be able to throw the ball.
He'd probably be spazzy on the sidelines, is my guess.
He seems like a little Zimmer to me. Like, I want to run control, and I want to defensive.
Sure. I mean, he's got that offensive line that is huge.
Right.
And he
Tell
wants
me more.
to use it. I mean, and that's just outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's we just run, and we hope for the best. And it's if you're a college recruit as a wide receiver, are you going to want to go? And much like Stephon Diggs left the Vikings because, oh, hey, Zimmer loves to run the ball.
Right.
Everybody like complained about him. Like,
Yeah.
If I have a wide receiver that doesn't want the goddamn ball, I don't want him on my team. I love the prima donnas because they're the ones that make the plays.
And how many Gopher games have you watched this year where they say, this is one of the quickest games I've seen this year? Like the first half has gone so quick, you know?
Yeah.
It's just... They just eat up clock, and I think that's what clock, guys, clock.
What?
And, no, we heard the other word.
And
Butler.
Yeah.
Cock.
Point taken.
Sorry.
Shut up!
And the Gophers, it's the first time since 93-94. They have won the Axe back-to-back.
That's nice. I like it a lot.
Hello.
How old are you, Matt?
36.
So you were born
86 of 86.
All right. So you were alive. I'm always like everyone's like 93, 94. I'm like so old now. I'm like, were you alive? Because I was 11. I was 11 at the point in time. Do you even know?
Was that the Corey Souter
Son
years?
of a bitch.
Oh God. Oh, what the hell was his name? That old coach for the Gophers.
Glenn Mason.
I'm talking the quarterback, Corey Souter.
I know Corey Souter, but like what the
Whacker.
hell? Yes. Whacker, greatest football coach name ever.
Wow.
Jim Whacker.
Billy Whacker.
After he got fired.
Well, I mean, there's that. Nothing
Really?
So yeah. I need to pull up my phone. Where did it's in my pocket. Oh, there's no line. That's right, because they're not playing this weekend. Fucking idiot.
Yeah, we gotta wait for their bowl game
We gotta
because
wait
they're
for the bowl game.
eligible.
So do you think they're going to go to the
Music City
Bowl that they've done numerous of times?
It's a December 31st game, which for us is like, damn, you're right on there. It's like the Missouri game we got January 1st. We hardly ever get the huge bowl games.
Yeah, and when you finish where you finished in the conference.
Yeah, but you shit the bed, against Purdue, Illinois, and
Iowa.
Yeah, well, there's that. So, oh no, we suck again.
I don't know. It just, like it started off hot, and then it cooled down, but it ended. You beat Wisconsin.
Why not? And guys, same as I always say about the Vikings quarterback situation.
Mm-hmm.
Remember what the Gophers used to be.
Especially in the 90s.
The 90s? Oh, my.
Horrible.
Wait a minute. Lawrence Maroney?
I eat difficult conversations for breakfast.
Early 2000s.
Yeah. Lawrence Maroney, Marion the Barbarian.
Yeah.
Decker.
Ron Johnson.
Ron Johnson was really good.
Yeah, when Mason came, he changed things because he was getting guys, from Ohio and stuff like that.
So I've always said this, kind of playing off the Gophers. Tim Brewster fucked up because he didn't want to recruit in the state of Minnesota.
True.
And you know who did recruit in the state of Minnesota?
Who?
Craig Boyles, formerly of North Dakota State. That's when they start fucking being elite.
Yeah.
So I blame Tim Brewster for North Dakota State's being elite.
I get it, and I think he was just not in the right place because he went on to like Alabama or Florida State as a recruiter and recruited phenomenally.
Yeah.
I just think that him trying to get Southern to bring his recruits in didn't work.
No.
Like they're like, wait a minute, what? There's snow there?
Fuck that.
Yeah, 40 below.
Funny story about someone who's never been here, who used to work for us, lives in Oklahoma, now moved back to Oklahoma. He never had really seen snow, and he drove a B&W front wheel drive B&W. No, rear wheel B&W.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He was really nervous about driving up here. I'm like, it's not that bad. You just sell your vehicle, and he's like, I'm going to sell my B&W for like $30,000. You ain't getting that shit up here. That's not fucking happening. But he was hell bent on selling it up here, and he didn't. But at the time, he was going to get a truck with 4-wheel, and I said, "All right, that's awesome, good idea, but 4-wheel does not mean you're God.
Yeah,
you're still a wreck." He's like, "Well," and he lived up in 10 Strike, so. He asked me, if I get in a wreck on the highway, you're going to go pick me up? No, I'm going to watch you fucking just sit there and suffer because I know exactly what the fuck you fucking did. Probably said it too hard there, bud, and the fucking spun
Like the person that drove by you going way too fast when you're like, it's slip outside, and then you go up on him and you see him in the ditch and you're like, if it was super cold, I would help
Hey,
him.
buddy, can I get some help over here?
Nope. Can't park there.
It's fine.
Just keep going. So that's my little rant.
That's good. Hey, maybe I should try to keep you on topic this week instead of vice versa.
I mean, I talk enough about myself already, so we don't need to talk about
So
me.
far, we've got about 36 minutes of BS, right?
Yeah. we haven't got a chance to get into fucking Vikings yet.
Oh,
so
God, here we go. Let's go.
Let's go.
We'll have to do another video because I'll have to pay up on my lost bets.
So
Cam McManus had more passing yards than Kirk Cousins did.
That's funny.
Who would have thought that?
Whoever would have thunk of that? So
not me.
So last week the Minnesota Vikings, they beat the Patriots. It felt like pretty handily, but at the same time, it could have gone the other way pretty quick.
I would say I don't think it was handily. It was a nail biter.
Really?
I mean, we were down.
If it wasn't for that kick return, I think that game could have gone a lot different.
Because that was the Hunter Henry touchdown. They come back after halftime. They score. Then we get that kick return to get us, what, I think 23-23? I don't remember the score exactly, but that – and he's been terrible this year on kickoff returns. Like
he
the
was
whole
terrible
game.
in that game.
Yeah,
up until then.
They short kicked him.
I mean, he had like 2 of them that were 10, 15 yards.
Yeah, and then he went skinny on the outside and just danced on that sideline. He was like cha-cha and like
just
Victor
tap
Cruz.
dancing out there.
Yeah.
The final score was 33-26. Vikings did pull it off, obviously, over Thanksgiving. Like before the show, you said you had to go back and
I had to watch
it.
a recap because it was. I got a short-term memory-ish.
I mean, I just don't remember half things I do anyways. I just pull it up on the old phone and it tells me everything. So Kirk Cousins went 30 for 37 for 299 yards, 3 touchdowns and 1 interception, which happens. If
the pick was bad.
Was it bad? I don't remember.
He
the
kind of like, he didn't step into the throw. He kind of like just launched it, and he didn't step forward. The guy fell down. Mm-hmm. He threw it like kind of off his back foot, and it sailed.
Wasn't that defender sitting by himself? Like,
no one. It was over.
Yards?
It was over. It was over the receiver. I don't remember it was KJ or whatever, but it was over, and then the guy was just standing there.
I've only said "What the fuck, Kirk" like 4 times this year, and that was one of the times.
The Bills game was definitely one of them when he threw it to the wrong color of jersey.
Yeah,
that one was. I think it was Thielen or JJ was supposed to be in that spot because he literally threw right at him like someone was supposed to.
It just was over.
Be there.
He just sailed it. He airmailed it over him.
Oh yeah, for this one it looked like he did, but I meant for that Bills one, he fucking sent it right.
Oh yeah, Maybe the guy was supposed to be up more, and he just. But
he did. So, anyways, go back to the
colorblind.
Patriots game.
He's been talking about that. He's got a grill now, so
that's funny. So they won 33-26. Like I said, if the kid from Iowa State didn't run it back, it might be a different game.
What's his name?
I don't remember. We don't want to talk about that.
Kene Wong-Woo. With an N?
What? Dalvin Cook went 42 yards on 22 attempts. Again, bottled him. Didn't really go anywhere. It's fine. Justin Jefferson, 1 TD, 9 receptions for 139 yards.
And what stat are you missing on that? 1 of 1 completions to Adam Thielen on the first drive.
Way, I have JJ on my fantasy, and that helped out a lot.
Obviously.
So I was like, let's fucking go.
Does he not put up the quickest and quietest 100-yard games? I mean,
no one really
all of a
talks
sudden he's
about
like,
not in
boom,
my house
there.
because I'm always yelling, and I'm like, Minnesota Vikings first now.
Yeah, but just like, holy cow, he's already there.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, that's
does he have like 12,
that's what she said.
1,300 yards?
Let's find out.
He is like 1 yard behind
80
Tyreek
catches
Hill.
already?
He's like 12 or 1,300. He's 1 yard behind.
33 and 32, I think they're at. Like 12, 2, 32, and 12, 2,
So far, he has 81.
A lot of twos.
So far, he has 81 targets.
I did put 2 in there.
Targets, he has 116, 81 receptions, 1,232 yards.
Yeah, see, that's what I was trying to say.
5 touchdowns so far this year. 50 first downs. Jesus, what's happening?
That's ice being made.
Oh. So, and if you go to the other side, Mac Jones or McDonald's Jones, or what do you want to call it? Mackie Dak Jones.
Wait. Can we stay with the Vikes real quick?
I guess.
Get off topic.
Can we talk about Adam Thielen a little bit?
9 catches, 61 yards, the big touchdown.
Right.
I think Kirk Cousins kind of. I mean, it was a touchdown, but I think he waited too long on that because he was coming open, and then that defender almost had that. But I mean, Thielen had a huge game and a catch from JJ.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And did you guys hear that today on
Negative
on
Rough
the
Rider
other station about them talking about?
No, I didn't.
About Thielen?
No,
no.
He has. It kind of seems like he's having an off year this year, but he's still the number 1, number 2 receiver. If that makes any sense to you,
right?
In the league,
Really,
he has 54 catches, 400 and some yards, and 3 touchdowns. But he ranks. He would actually lead like 12 or 13 teams in receptions.
Right, I agree with that.
It's crazy.
Find out.
And he always seems to get the big one. You know, like even like years like before. That's
on.
what she said. Anyways, but like he always gets the red zone targets. Like in years he's gotten like 50 catches and 10 or 14 touchdowns. He's just that guy that makes that big play, and that's because, you know, it's Minnesota zone, Detroit Lakes, Adam Thielen, gritty.
He's from where?
He's from
Detroit Lakes.
Where's that?
That was a hard D.
It's a
Hard D. Brought to you by Bruce.
the hard D brought to you by Bruce.
He has so far 54 receptions, 553 yards, and 3 TDs.
And he always seems to get like a big catch. You know, I mean, there's no way that like stats can like say that, but it's, you know, as a fan, you're watching. He just, and then they gotta respect him. You know, probably not deep anymore, but underneath stuff. And then they run a lot of stuff with JJ and him on the same side, and it's. All right, JJ's probably doing that long crossover.
He has 0 40-yard plays this year.
Neither do I.
Wow.
But I mean, that's I'm sorry. That's like his bit though. Now, I mean, like
he's a possession receiver.
Yeah,
and that's fine. And he's kind of like a what do you want to call a Kyle Rudolph? He gets hit, doesn't really get any extra yards. Oh, okay.
I mean, like now we got Hawkinson. And Hawkinson,
you're welcome. You're welcome.
Oh, I'm welcome.
I wanted.
We offered you the trade, and you're like,
we got
yep.
fleeced.
Yeah, for a first round, number 9th or 8th pick overall in the first round, we give you a 2nd and a 4th.
Yeah, we got fleeced.
Yeah, well,
it's fine.
Is it?
I mean, it's good for the Vikings, but bad for Detroit.
You probably get one of those kneecap-eating linemen or something, though. So.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong. They do need linemen. They need defensive linemen more than anything else. They actually need better secondary because they're just like the Vikings, shitty.
And how have they looked for the most part since
the Vikings
for the Lions? They're okay. I mean, they're only won a few games here and there, but it's better than what
they played the Bills pretty good.
They did. They played them tough. And
talking about the Vikings secondary, what about that tackle that Patrick Peterson made on the sideline to keep him in bounds, to keep that clock running?
Well done, huge. Young man.
Yes. Oh God, PA. I feel like I sound like him in my basement when I'm yelling at the game. I can't do it here because people's eardrums probably explode.
Just pull the mic away when you do it.
Well done, young man!
It kind of does, actually. People are like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, my neighbors all left.
Yeah.
Okay, it's good.
You think this is funny?
For now. Okay, so let's. Well, we're gonna derail more because we got to finish our other shit too. The BettorEdge line so far, I believe, is a 3.5 point favorite for the Vikings. I gotta sign back in and look because it kicked me out.
I'm pretty sure that's correct. What I saw earlier.
Oh, if you don't have BettorEdge, you should use the promo code BBS to get $20 on us. No, line has actually moved. Now it's a 3 in favor of the Vikings. But again, it's Wednesday we're recording. By the time Sunday rolls around, it will change. If this was in New York, it might be a different story.
They don't do that anymore, though. They don't give the points to the home team.
They don't. I thought that too.
Yeah,
because I think it was a few weeks ago I heard them like, oh fuck, okay, never mind then. So the Vikings are favored by 3. Over under is a 42.5. Again, this will fucking change.
I would hammer that over.
Would you go over?
You go
really?
Over you think Mike White?
42.5 total points.
You think the Vikings are going to score? What do you think? I mean,
the Jets' defense is pretty good.
Sauce Gardner.
They have one side. Okay, Revis. Revis 2.0.
He's good. I mean, and then the other guys. I mean, the Jets' defense I think is pretty good. You think it's going to go over 42? Huh?
I do. Are we doing a bet?
It could be. Hold on. I want you to describe. I want you to describe why you think it's going to go over.
I'm actually placing my bet right now.
The Vikes are at home?
The Vikes are at home.
We had 3 in a row.
At home?
Yeah, because we had the Cowboys murder the shit out of us.
The Vikes are at home.
That was fun to watch.
Yeah, it was not. And then we played the Patriots, and then we had 3 games in a row.
Wow, that's true.
Okay.
And that quarterback's not in the friendly confines of his home field anymore.
Well,
he's going to be having people coming at him,
right,
and not be able to hear.
He's doing what?
They're going to be coming at him.
Not
on him.
Like coming.
Not a bukkake. Dutch rudder.
Wow, this is.
But do you think the Jets are?
You guys are dirty.
Do you think the Jets are going to be able to like keep points too, or like you think the Vikings are going to put up a boatload of points?
I think it's going to be like a 28 to 17, 19 kind of a game.
Because Garrett Wilson is a legit wide receiver.
See, they've got some speed, which the Vikings have issues with.
Yeah.
So
Cam Bynum's been pretty good. Hitman. I mean, it's just the problem is Who the hell's going to be starting? Duke Shelley again at corner?
I don't know.
Because Cameron Dancer doesn't come off IR till after this week.
Right.
A lot of people wanted to get rid of Cam Dancer a couple of years ago, and now he's...
Look at me now.
And a Caleb Evans.
Ooh. Whoa.
A little loud. But yeah, I just like, if we got Duke Shelley over there, like, I don't know how...
You can't do that.
Damn it. Thanks, PJ.
I was wondering where that one was.
That was perfect.
You know what? Open up your offense more, PJ. Not stop yelling at me.
Screw him!
Thank you.
Okay.
That little girl's got my back.
It's a boy.
Him too.
I'm having fun.
Yeah, right?
Sound insane. Do you realize that?
Kind of, Will. All right.
That's why he's letting the show go awry, so he can play on his.
Yeah. Well, I have two devices.
Let these two idiots just
That's
talk,
why-
and
that's
I'm
why I
going to
don't
play
hear-
on my phone.
I have two different devices because I have the Viking
Good
schedule.
for you.
Oh, good for you.
I was wondering what that bag of dildos was.
All right. Well, at the end of the show, we'll go
Bag of dildos.
Cousins passing yards and whatever. We'll do that then.
Okay, yeah, we'll talk about that here in a second. But you are right. It is Cowboys, Patriots, Jets for 3 games. But after that, they go to Detroit.
You said you were going to murder us last week.
And we are second in
And
the
where
North.
are
We
you?
are second in the North.
Are you still coming?
We coming. We coming.
I think if we win this game, I think you're done.
No.
Anything's possible. Anything's possible.
Don't use KG against Minnesota teams. How dare you?
Well, I mean,
that is
she's a nice
blasphemy.
lady.
That was like the greatest moment in Minnesota's basketball history that we never won. We sat there, we watched Kevin Garnett win the National Basketball Association championship.
Somewhere Kevin McHale was clapping.
Yeah. And all of us Minnesota fans were watching, like, and he's probably just, Soda, this is for you.
God, it's for you.
That's what he said. Exactly. That's what he said.
Well, there's that.
There is that.
What
I mean, it's like, hello.
So after that, it's at Lions, at home against the Colts, which could be flex, which I doubt it.
Flex to where?
Should we get Thielen on the line so you can tell him all the games that are coming up?
Okay, I will stop.
No, hold on.
I'm
Is that
kidding.
the Colts game? Is it like a 3:00 game?
Did they come up with the?
No, it's a to be announced. I say it could be flex.
Oh,
because it could be a Saturday or a Sunday. They said.
Oh, sure. At the end of the year.
That's my birthday weekend, and it said the 17th or 18th, and I was like, Michelle was going to give me tickets, but she doesn't want to go.
I bet.
So,
hold
anybody
on.
wanna
Just
go game
follow
with
with me on this. I bet it's on Saturday because her head coach's last name is Saturday.
Son of a bitch.
All right, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. No,
Boom, boom, boom.
I'm being silent, but I'm laughing with my eyes.
yeah, I'm laughing like you're a fucking idiot.
No, that's a Dustin
fair.
joke.
The line, Jesus. The line for the Minnesota Vikings, like I said, over under is a 42.5. Actually, I bet the under, but it is a 3. So,
I would think they would win. Honestly, I think they would win by more than 3. But 42.
Yeah, man.
I guess we just.
I'm going under.
We just put 33 up on New England, who hadn't given up that many
what was
points.
the
Would they
point
shut out?
As of now, it is 42.5. The spread is -3 for the Vikings. As of now, we'll find out on.
So yeah, cousin.
Sunday.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I go with the over.
All right, so
Thinking about it now, the more the numbers come into my slow-moving brain.
So let's talk about last week. Last week, you put a bet on me, or you and I had a bet.
That's true.
Explain why. Explain what happened.
Well, I got overzealous, and I was starting to throw out bets, and I said I think that Cousins will pass for more yards than Mac Jones, which wasn't true. And even Ethan Kaliakmanis threw for more yards than Cousins.
Gotta do better.
You just got the name right, though. First try.
Yeah, I know.
Nice.
I know. It comes and goes. Every now and then, when I want to say it, it doesn't happen.
Mac
when
Jones,
I don't want to say it, it does.
Mac Jones had a 382. Kirk Cousins 299.
Yes.
For people who are keeping track at home.
Yes, they should. Because then, you would not know the.
So
bet.
they both went over 200.
Yeah, but we also said who's going to throw more.
Yeah. Right. I know.
And Mac Jones did, so I'm happy with that. So Bruce, you need once you walk your happy ass over and go get that shot. Even though I did not forewarn you on this, so you're just kind of just going.
Well,
just
for the bit.
Yeah, for the bit. I mean, you got your shot for the bit, which
he's
I'm
doing the
happy
mic toss. We don't have waitresses in my humble abode.
Yeah, we don't.
That is one thing that did not come with.
Shot brought to me last time, by the way. I had to wait my half.
That's true, John.
And that's why it took forever for the break.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't know for the people at home, but I think we sat there for like maybe 30 minutes because John went to go have a smoke, and then we just kind of like just bullshit for a while, which actually was fun radio. Which I should just let this shit just record regardless, because there's a lot of shit we say. All right. Oh yeah. I gotta. Let me get my phone out for people who see, so I can do videos later. All right.
I'm not in those videos, am I?
Yes, you are, because I got to tag you in it. All right, Bruce, tell us why are we here?
We're here because I made another bet that I lost. And here I am paying it up for Matt Jones, the new Tom Brady, apparently, against the Minnesota Vikings, passing for more yards than Kirk Cousins.
What are you drinking?
It's Jack Daniels.
Oh, straight tuna. I love it.
Here we go.
Go get it. Skull Vikes. You good, boss? Yeah, I'm good. How do you feel?
I feel like I'm going to make more bets, but I shouldn't because I always kind of seem to lose.
Sounds like you want to make a bet right now.
I'm going to make a bet later.
Okay.
You know what? We won, so that's better.
Okay.
And it didn't include the Oregon Ducks because Joey Harrington sucks.
I got you, fucker.
Yeah, you did. But you know what? You still had Carlos Rogers.
The running back?
Carlos. No, Charlie. Charles. I think I got it right last week.
The wide receiver?
Yeah, him too.
Okay, I was thinking Carlos Rogers was a running back.
Fair enough. Number 80 out of Michigan State that you drafted number 2 because we were talking about just speed.
That was also the Roy Williams shit that they did, and like
4 years in a row.
Yeah, they just speed. They want to go full Raiders bid on it and just go speed.
Yeah, but
speed.
they got Calvin Johnson
so well for the Raiders.
So well.
Calvin Johnson worked.
Keyword bay.
And he left with still money on the table that the Lions never paid him back for.
All right, a bit off topic again.
What?
Is it weird that you're probably 2 greatest offensive players had left before their prime was over? They're like, we're done with football. We don't want to play anymore. We don't want to be a part of this organization anymore. I mean, how does that hurt? Like, because when Randy Moss left, it was kind of like, all right, and then we got Troy Williamson, which sucked. But
what else?
That's the thing. They're not like, oh, we're leaving to go somewhere else. They're
Erroneous.
Right.
Your team made me hate the thing that I love the most.
Yeah. Well,
and I'm fucking done.
I'll get commercial money.
Fuck that shit.
So, Geoffrey, in as many words, tell us how, because you're wearing the Lions
the
sweatshirt
Hawaiian blue, because someone needs to root for the Hawaiian blue.
Yeah. But like Calvin Johnson and Barry Sanders are like, fuck the Hawaiian blue.
Yeah, I mean, Barry Sanders, if you ever watch the 30 for 30 on Barry Sanders, he didn't really want to be in football. He did it for his dad. And he didn't want to do all this public stuff. He just wanted to go out and play ball. And he just one day said, fuck it.
He did ask for a trade.
Well, I mean, do you blame him?
No, I don't.
And hey,
this is your segment, or this is your part.
I mean, the Vikings made great fucking trades in the past. Wink. Herschel Walker. We don't need to talk about that.
How dare you?
How dare you? She's a nice lady. No,
at least Herschel Walker came here and we traded him somewhere else.
He was shitty when he came to Minnesota. I mean, I was just saying he had 1, maybe 2 good years. But after that, he was kind of meh. So, yeah, but the Cowboys, of course, got one of the greatest trades or one of the greatest things in the draft that they ever got. They got Aikman, they got Irvin, they got Emmitt Smith. So, fuck you for that one.
Well, Aikman was already picked.
Oh, yeah. 89 was his fucking
They ended
worst.
up getting, Alvin Harper was one of them. one of the picks. God, who else was there?
Who?
Alvin Harper.
Yeah.
Do you remember him?
Kind of, more or less.
He was just a second or third receiver. He was decent, but
oh, okay. I really don't remember. So yeah. Anyways, let's move on.
Yeah.
So yeah, just go back to like full circle with the Lions and the Calvin Johnson and the Barry Sanders shit. Like I said, Barry Sanders, he didn't really want. He just wanted to be there because his dad did it for his dad. So he kind of got burnt out. Calvin Johnson thing kind of sucked because he was the man. Even when they double teamed him, he still fucking did well. Now, for the Lions, when the Lions did go to the playoffs that 1 year, defense was fucking horrible.
Yeah.
So what saved was Matthew Stafford and Calvin Johnson.
It would have been great to see Calvin go somewhere else too and have some success.
Another chance somewhere else would have been great for him.
I mean, didn't he went through the 0-16?
Yeah, he was part of the 0-16 team. So that sucks.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't know how you can play for a team like that for that long and not get burnt out.
Yeah, there's that too. I mean, I feel it. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, just kind of move on from it, and it's like any other like Minnesota Viking type thing. We just fuck it, move on from it. No, don't have to worry about it. It's okay. Everything's fine. So yeah. So otherwise, I gotta find a song. There we go. I was trying to find a song to play. This is a good song to go out to. All right, when we come back, we are going to maybe do a game, maybe a draft. I don't know exactly what we're going to do yet. Do you know?
No.
Okay, I guess we'll find out in a
little
little
bit.
We're
going to wing it.
Fuck it, like always, shoot for the hip. Fuck it. Pew, 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 pew. All right, we'll come right back. We're going to do a game or something. We always have something for last part of the segment. You're listening to Beer Belly Sports.
What up? We're three cool guys looking for other cool guys who want to hang out in our party mansion. Nothing sexual. Dudes in good shape encouraged. If you're fat, you should be able to find humor in the little things. I have no problem with that. No, let's go meet some men.
You're listening to Beer Belly Sports. Purple Positivity is being brought to you by BettorEdge. BettorEdge is a legal way to bet socially with no fees. Head over to BettorEdge.com and get your free $20 when you sign up using the promo code BBS. That's at BettorEdge.com. BettorEdge. Play the game without getting played.
Welcome into another episode of Purple Positivity. I am your host, Justin Ekstrom, and let's get into it right away. Another big victory by the Minnesota Vikings, 7 points over the New England Patriots. First time since 2000. Congratulations to them. That's good stuff. It made it for a great weekend of football watching where, as Vikings fans, we just got to sit back and watch the rest of the NFL. You know, the Packers lose, and, you know, it looks like Rodgers might be done, so it's, you know, finally time to just it's our division. The Vikes have only 2, their magic number is 2, which is unreal. If they were to clinch this week, which I don't think they will clinch this week, we'll get to that here in a little bit, but recapping the game, another back and forth game. It looks like the Vikings could take it by the balls and just kind of put the game away. They don't. Lo and behold, needed special teams effort. You know, a kick return touchdown. It seems like, you know, that the kid Wangwu is really starting to see things. I get frustrated with him. I honestly do, because it seems like he takes one or two out when it's 3 yards deep after the other team scores to go up or something like that, and he takes one out and, you know, gets stopped at like the 19 or 20 yard line. And you're like, well, dude, if you just do nothing, we'd get 5 more yards. So it is kind of frustrating, but special teams is one of those give and take, you know, given our extra point, another missed extra point. Congratulations, Greg Joseph. You are the worst extra point kicker, not only of this season, but in the history of the NFL ever. Like, you are, as far as like made kicks and missed extra point kicks, you are the worst to ever exist. So hopefully the positive spin is you can only get better. it's only up from here. There for a while, I was kind of confident every time that he would line up from that right hash mark or your left from where he's standing, and everything's fine. But if he would line up anywhere else, it wasn't good. Now he has no clue. He lines up different spots. He does not look confident, and that makes me not confident. So it's a little scary. Either way, Vikes, much needed win. How awesome was it watching Bill Belichick walk, really, really upset, curmudgeonly, like he kind of pushed Adam Thielen away from him type thing. He just goes for the head coach. I'm not going to, dig into that too much. Bill Belichick is Bill Belichick. That's just what he's going to be forever. He's just like this old cranky bastard that it's just awesome watching him lose. I think he's the greatest coach to ever exist, but it's fun to finally beat him. Kirk Cousins, that just like the head coach said, unless I'm mistaken, that seems to be a primetime game. That was a 7:30 start time. So that's prime time. Prime time Kirk Cousins, almost 1 yard short of 300. 3 TDs. He had the one pick. Wasn't necessarily his fault. But the offense, I think the frustrating part about watching the offense is when they need to score, they score. But how come you don't need to score all the time? Like, it would be really, really great to be up 21 points or even 14 points in crunch time. I'm just waiting for that. And it seems like it's there. And it could happen. And the way the defense is, oh man, this is not a defense where you think any lead is safe. Because we've seen teams this year so far score on the Minnesota Vikings in under 30 seconds, under 40 seconds, under a minute, left in the half, left in the game. It's just gross. It's really, really gross. The defense overall, it's the definition of bend but don't break. But yet, they're giving up more defensive touchdowns in the red zone than anyone else in the league. So, is it really bend but don't break? There must be something in between the 20s that they're doing correctly to make sure teams don't get in the 20s. I don't know. And it helps that you're going against Mac Jones, not the most confident Mac Jones in the world, not the most high-powered Patriots offense to ever exist, but just enough to win. Cover the spread again, so the Vikings are getting close to 500 again against the spread, which is nice. I didn't think they were ever going to get to this. Now the Jets coming to town. If this is in New York, I'm saying this is a loss all day. The Jets' defense is for real. The Jets' offense, they have weapons all over the place. Now they have a new rookie that looks like, kind of supplanting Zach Wilson. So, Garrett Wilson, he's an absolute stud. A lot of people probably don't know about him unless you're playing fantasy football, but he's the real deal, man. And he is going to give this Vikings defense some fits, and he can bust tackles. He can Devontae Adams as well as Devontae Adams could when Devontae Adams was Devontae Adams in Green Bay. He can take a 5 or 6 yard slant. He can house that. So there's a few other guys on the offense too. Offensive line, very, very good. They got a run game. They don't have their Breece Hall, but they have enough of a run game where it's going to give the Vikings fits. Now looking at this, I kind of want to say that the Vikes could lose this game, but I'm not going to do that. I'm definitely not doing that. Vikes win. These scores don't matter. It doesn't. I can't get close in these scores for some reason. I say it's low scoring. It's high scoring. I say it's high scoring. It's low scoring. So I'm going to say the Vikes win 3-0. That's what we're doing this week. Vikes win. Let's just say Vikes win by 3-0. There's my official prediction. Thanks to Beer Belly Sports, Matt Geffrey, and I believe it's sponsored by BettorEdge. There's no better way to bet than on BettorEdge. It's basically like friends exchanging money, and it's a fun way. Just got to find somebody to cover that bet, and no fees, nothing like that, and they're great people, excellent people. So make sure you check them out, BettorEdge, BettorEdge.com, and tell them that Beer Belly Sports or Justin Ekstrom or the Sports Crib or Purple Positivity brought you there. So here we go. I say the Vikes win 3-0, and they have 10 wins quicker than I can remember for a long, long, long time. So there we have it. And as always, skol, bitches.
Better than your mother's tater tot casserole, this is Beer Belly Sports.
The Wolves Den is being brought to you by BettorEdge, a really fun social betting site that gives you the edge back to the bettors with no sports betting fees. Create an account and use the code BBS for $20 on your first order. Play the game without getting played at BettorEdge.com.
What's up, everybody? Vince Wright, the Sports Governor, and this is the Wolves Den coming to you on Beer Belly Sports Radio. My friends, we've got an issue here in Wolves Nation, and with Karl Anthony Towns now being down with a strained calf, and he is going to be out for several weeks. Who's stepping up here? Who's stepping up? Okay, as of the time of this recording, people, the Wolves have beat the Memphis Grizzlies tonight, and they go to 11-11 on the season. And we are tied, again, ironically, with the Golden State Warriors. We are 4 games back of the Western Conference leading Suns. Suns are 14-6, but the Wolves really got to find out who wants to be the next man up. I mean, who really wants to kind of be the hero, my friends? Is it going to be D'Angelo? Is it going to be Jaden McDaniels? Who's going to step up and help fill the void now that the big guy, Cat, is going to be out for several weeks? You know, there's been a lot of talk recently, a lot of negative talk going on here about the trade to bring in Rudy Gobert and everything that's been going on, and how it's just really not working with him and Towns in terms of those two fitting together. And again, with the Wolves off to a unexpected slow start, let's say. So there's a lot of things going on. And with Coach Chris Finch, he's really got to figure out how to motivate these guys and figure out how to get these guys to play better together. And, you know, whether that's switching up some lineups here or something like that, I don't know. But he's got to do something, because now we are at the point here, you know, we're 22 games in, and 20 games, you kind of get a feel for what you got. And you know, we're really, if this is what we got, this is going to be a very interesting season. Again, the Wolves have expectations on them and a lot of eyes on them this year. And so far, it hasn't been a dud, but it has not been promising. So keep it tuned here, man. The Wolves Den. The Wolves, again, win tonight. They beat Memphis. They go to 11-11, but somebody has really got to step up. Who's it going to be? I don't know. But anyway, I'm Vince Wright, the Sports Governor. Thanks for checking out the Wolves Den.
Beer Belly Sports is being brought to you by BettorEdge, a really fun social betting site that gives you the edge back to the bettors with no fee sports betting. At BettorEdge.com, you, not the books, set the prices of betting lines so you can make bank with no vig or sportsbook fees. BettorEdge is available in 45 states for real money sports betting positions. Create an account, use that code BBS to get your first $20 on us. Play the game without getting played at BettorEdge.com.
Urban and Gerbert's most mouth-watering sandwiches are back. The Neuron, barbecued pulled beef brisket with a hot and gooey mac and cheese topped with citrus chipotle barbecue sauce. And the Beacon, a beef brisket topped with chipotle citrus barbecue, cherrywood bacon, and cheddar cheese. Two delicious taste bud tempting concoctions that are sure to please. And don't forget, it's soup season with creamy cheddar cheese and broccoli, hearty cheddar and wild rice, bold and spicy Southwest chili, all at Urban and Gerbert's, located on the corner of 15th and Bemidji Avenue.
Better than your mother's tater tot casserole, this is Beer Belly Sports.
Welcome back to Beer Belly Sports. We're week 2 to the Semi-Pro Sports Talk. I'm Matt Geffrey. Over there is Bruce and Dustin.
Still here.
Still here.
I'm here.
You guys are both here. And again, I have my sound effects iPod Touch back. So I can now just play stuff. What this does a lot of editing for me already. So I have to worry about going back, cutting shit, put shit in here, put stuff in there. So
and you get to touch back.
Well, there's that too. So yeah, welcome back to Beer Belly Sports again, where we can be semi-pro sports talk. And you heard Vince Wright with the Wolves Den, and of course Justin Ekstrom with the Purple Positivity, which he actually gave to me like the day before. So I already listened to it, and it sounds it's really good. So you guys will hear it here shortly if you haven't heard it yet, because I already posted it.
He did a good job of that Cowboys game.
He does, and he does really good. And he lives down in St. Cloud. He works for KNSI. He's also he's a CO. You know what a CO is? That is a correctional officer, and he's a sergeant.
I 100% know. My buddy Sam is a correctional officer.
Yeah.
And he's also the Mormon that told me that they do soak.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to talk about that now, or do you want to get into our game? I think
do you want me to finish?
Can I finish? Can I finish?
My buddy Sam was telling me, yes, as Mormons, that is a bit. My brother-in-law, Grant, told me that, yes, that is true, but there's people that will jump on the bed for them.
Do you want to do a quick recap?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, hold on. All right. Let me start over.
Who didn't hear it last week?
If you're a Mormon, and I've heard mostly BYU students because they're athletes and they're going to maybe make some dollar one day, you put the P in the V and you just let it sit there, and it's called soaking. So that's what they do. My brother-in-law, Grant, informed me that, yeah, they do that, and they will jump on the bed like you got your bros on either side of the scenario, and they will jump on the bed for you to let it gyrate a little bit.
What?
Yeah, I mean, I have no further information other than that. And then my buddy Sam, who is a Mormon, said, yes, that is a thing.
This is just a joke, but sometimes when I'm drunk, I'm Mormon.
You let it soak?
No.
Total joke, but it's pretty funny. The dogs jump on the bed.
Get out!
You just hold it in your hand.
Oh, for the
Good
best.
God.
That's sad, but funny. I like
He's
it.
talking about his dogs.
Well, there's that. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. So anyway, so that's soaking. That's more in depth into soaking.
And I feel like we should end with that.
What a great shirt that would be, though. When I'm drunk, sometimes I'm Mormon.
Sure.
Yeah.
We could start our own shirt.
We'd sell two.
I already have a person who does all of our shirts. So, so if you give me the idea,
if you need a little help with some shirts,
well, we do. Is there any? We'll talk about this off air, but
yeah, we can.
I need help with this brassiere.
What?
Bedazzled again, like you always want.
Fuck yes. All right. So last week we did a draft of foods for Thanksgiving. Now we're gonna do the draft for Christmas movies. Now, don't get me wrong, there's probably be a lot of drafts here coming up, but these wonderful, lovely people, buffoons over here, is going to think of our second segment. So, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns about the show, direct it to them for the second segment.
No, just go right to him. It's
fine. It will go to me anyways.
It's his show, and we're his monkeys.
All right, so we're gonna do a draft for the best Christmas movies, and we took a little in Dustin's sweaty hands.
Yeah.
A 1 through 3.
He shook up numbers of paper in his hands like it was dice.
Turned him into spitballs.
Yes.
And I chose first, and I chose third.
I have second, so that means Dustin is number 1. He's uno.
Ironic, right? You know,
Weird.
The guy that's
weird
sweats it up, gets number 1.
I made sure it's stuck to the right place.
Jesus. All right, you ready for your first draft?
I am.
All right, here's your first draft pick. Oh, so it did not play.
There we go.
With the first pick,
Dustin.
Bruce, don't make me laugh when I'm trying to be
he's trying to be
fancy.
serious.
I'm trying to be fancy. With the first pick in the Christmas movie pick thing. See, I did that on purpose too.
Okay.
I'm going to take Christmas Vacation.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Because I love funny Christmas movies.
And you love throwing your car off into a huge ditch trying to get a big tree.
Man,
If I had $1 for every time I did that.
For every time.
We would be at a mansion.
Okay. So that's number one. Since you said that, my pick. Oh, why does it not play anymore? There we go.
If you want, I can do it.
No.
Dum, 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 dum.
So my first overall pick for my team. By the way, I found I could do it. I'm probably gonna do Christmas Story, the first one.
You're not Christmas Story 2?
You're probably, or you're going to.
I'm going to.
You're picking like a Viking.
Sorry. I'm going to go with Christmas Story 2. Oh, sorry. No. The first one. You got me distracted.
Wow. I thought you were taking
Or a Christmas Story, a Christmas Story.
No. A Christmas Story, the original, with the lamp and Fragile and all that good shit.
Again.
The pink bunny, all of it.
I'm going to go controversial.
Okay, hold on.
I am going to go.
Hold on.
What am I supposed to hold on to?
For this.
Okay.
Scoots away.
I am going to go with Die Hard. It ain't a Christmas movie unless you see Hans Gruber fall from the Nakatomi Towers. That's when it's Christmas.
Damn it.
When you run across with no shoes and no socks across grass. Grass? No, glass.
Glass.
Son of a bitch, I talk too much.
Damn.
All right, Dustin.
Okay,
you're up.
hold on. Let me go back.
Go
to
back.
Get yours.
A live look into my draft room, and everybody is celebrating right now because Elf is left on the board.
Oh, fuck!
And Elf is going to be taken in the second round, which my Christmas is going to be fucking hilarious, guys.
That's a good fucking pick. God damn it.
There's a lot left on the board, though.
There is a lot left on the board.
I mean, Elf is a great one.
Elf is an elite pick. I didn't even fucking think of that.
Oh, my God, really?
Yeah, no, obviously.
I'm shooting from the hip. You got
I
your
know
phone.
you are.
He's got a book.
I know.
I'm reading from the Christmas Bible here.
That's true.
It says Sanford Health, Behavioral Health.
Close enough.
Don't say that out loud.
My second overall pick is probably going to be Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
Nice.
Does this look like a little weight to you?
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a solid pick.
It's a good. I like it too. So that is my second overall pick.
Again, my draft room and my peeps are going to be super excited that this is left there. Home Alone.
Oh fuck, good pick.
Yeah,
I
mean,
that too.
you know, like Elf, Home Alone.
My draft room is scrambling right now.
Yeah, they got it. They got to be.
I mean, your Home Alone was a solid pick. I was thinking about that as well. But
is it left up solid or
left up?
You pick it up.
I was not a fan of that.
Fair enough.
I was, but for
we
100%
understand.
I mean, for
all right, Dustin.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Scrooged.
Oh, with Bill Murray?
Yeah,
Bill Murray.
That's a
Scrooged.
banger.
Oh,
we
shit,
just bought that. We just bought that on Vudu. It's a great movie.
My next pick's going to have to be tough because I have to decide if I want like a serious Christmas movie for once or go with a kind of an outside the box one. But
So that was your second pick?
that was my
Third.
Jesus, why are you yelling?
I'm sorry.
medium, Bruce. Medium.
Yeah.
Slow down.
Sure. Maybe.
So that means I got to do my pick. It probably wants to fuck around with me. I'm going to go with How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I'm going to go with the original. How the
OG?
Grinch Stole Christmas. Yep, the OG. I think it's one of the greatest
so you're
of all
talking
times.
the cartoon.
Yep, the cartoon version.
All right.
It's one of the greatest of all time. I just feel it's a great pick. It's a great pick. Overall pick.
Again, can I be a little more controversial here? What if I piggyback off that and go the Jim Carrey live action. Is that?
No, that's fair.
Is that in the game here?
It's
Or
fair
do I
game.
need to go above and beyond?
No. That's it.
You guys are just taking tackles from the same team. That's fine.
Love it.
Oh, your draft room loves that, doesn't it, Dustin?
Right, yeah.
It's another good solid pick. All right, Dustin. I believe this is number 4 for you. Should be your last one.
You guys, this is so tough. We're down to some classics, but I'm gonna go with "It's a Wonderful Life."
Ooh, was not thinking that.
You know what's ironic?
We watch that every year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
as a family.
That's
we
the
watch
black
Christmas-
and white one, right?
Yeah, there is a colored version too. But,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess now it's my turn.
Can I go back for just 1 second here?
Okay. What do you want?
Is that right? Is that the one where the guy almost jumps off the bridge?
Yes.
I had an alcohol class where they showed that video when it wasn't even Christmas because the guy was a drunk.
Fuck it.
Did I know anybody that was in that class?
Yes, you did.
Okay, moving on to the picks. My pick is probably going to end up being my last pick. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Solid. I was thinking about that.
It just feels like you just have to pick it. There's no.
I'm glad they didn't go unpicked.
Yeah. So good for
Yeah,
him.
so Dustin can't get these free agents
Yeah,
next
free agent.
week.
Fuck it. Unsigned draftees. Fuck it. Send it.
All right, again, it's called The Santa Claus, but this is like 1983.
Oops.
Dudley Moore, The Santa Claus. That was like one of my favorite Christmas movies growing up.
So that is yours?
That is my number 4, and I love that movie. And it's super cheesy because it's like 80s cinematography. But it's
like porn.
Well, they didn't thrust or anything. Well, no, they did because the
thrusting in other ways.
That's a different channel.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
The reindeer created it without doing anything actual.
Okay. All right, Dustin, do you have a few unknowns? Free agent people should be picked up?
Some ones on here that I don't know if you guys have seen
Our
or
Mel
not.
Keitler over here.
4 Christmases.
Oh yeah, with Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, great movie.
With Reese Witherspoon.
Home Alone 2.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
That wasn't that good.
It was a Christmas movie.
Wasn't that good?
Oh, Home Alone 2 was not that good. Lost in New York.
Fuck that kid. You should know him better.
Kind of in the same realm as Die Hard, Gremlins.
Oh, it's a banger.
Good
That one.
pick.
Yep.
Love Actually. It's a pretty good movie.
What about
Trading Places?
Oh, good one.
Fuck, there's a lot of good ones in there.
Trading Places is a good one. I mean, they just fucked over Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, Bad Santa.
Bad Santa, that was a
well,
good one.
you do that in the bathroom, you ain't gonna shit right for a week.
What about
Go
A Christmas with the Cranks?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's another good one.
I got turned on watching that by I got turned on to watching that.
Hey, hold on. Are you actually going to go back and do button bars? Because if you could do that, that'd be great.
Because the
turned
music
on by that, I'd be like, oh my god, I would hammer that button.
There's a music that is playing underneath it. Otherwise, it would be perfect.
So the music.
That's the reason why Rosie says shit when there's music underneath it or someone talking, so they can't cut it.
Oh, I love my Rosie child.
Rosie. All right,
Dustin.
Office Christmas Party.
I've seen
That's like
part
with
of
like Seth Rogen and
Yeah.
I've seen it.
No. That's the what's his name? Jason Bateman.
Oh, sure.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. What is Office Christmas Party then? Describe. Because I have. Do you have any idea, Matt?
I know some of it, but not all of it.
It's just a.
It's a Christmas movie, Bruce. Shut the fuck
It's
up.
a Christmas movie that takes place in an office Christmas party. God.
What about the hold on?
self-fucking-explanatory.
What about the Office Christmas episode on The Office?
Oh yeah, you can't go wrong with
We
that.
talk movies, not shows.
If you watch it long enough, it's a movie.
Watch it over and over. Is it that movie?
You know what we watched on Thanksgiving?
What's that?
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Dude,
I did. I totally
underrated.
watched that. I watched it on TV.
Have you guys ever seen Dutch?
Oh yeah,
with
Ed O'Neill.
Yes, fuck yes.
And
Thank
the kid,
you.
and he's like, they
He's
hate
a
each other,
douchebag.
and they goes to the private school, and they pick him up.
Yeah, good solid choice. One of my other ones I had was Polar Express.
Oh,
that's a good one.
I'm gonna get murdered for this list because my family loves. We watch Christmas movies all throughout the year.
Oh, sad.
It's not that sad because they love it and I love it too,
more or less.
Yeah.
Michelle got us watching. She does this thing where she watches all the Christmas movies all through the month, and two of the ones that we watched are also White Christmas and Holiday Inn, both old Bing Crosby movies.
Oh, nice.
Terrific.
Like drunk Bing Crosby, like still on the fucking sauce.
I don't know.
Is there any other?
Well, there's that.
I want a quick shout out. I'm supposed to say Jackson and Emma because they listen and they want me to say their names.
They listen to this?
They did, and I told them not to.
I'm going to fast forward to the end and let Willa listen to this. Hi, Willa. Hi. Don't listen to any of this.
My
She
oldest
talked to me about soaking, and I'm like, shut up! Don't take anything I say as serious. I'm an
These are
idiot
just
with a
jokes.
microphone. I'm just joking.
Well, that's true too.
Yeah.
I know Aiden's has listened to the show numerous of times, so he already knows what I say and he knows what I do. It means I just tell him how it is.
Yeah.
He's 12. He'd be 13 in February. He understands a bit.
Yeah. Well, my kids are new to this, and they thought I was like famous. I'm like, I'm not famous, but
Not famous, but thank you.
yeah. I was like, all right.
You
Can
boy
you say
dads.
Can you say my name? I will say your name on the radio.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's get to some bets. Let's get some over and unders. Let's finish off this show here.
Yeah, let's finish out the show, and then we'll play some Layla at the end of it. So that's how you know when it's getting to the end.
Hold on, I miss you. Are we gonna go?
No,
with
Layla.
Oh,
no,
not Lisa Loeb.
No, that has been the ending of my show for fucking years. So Layla's always plays at the end of her show. So let's do some quick bets. What kind of bets do you want to do this week?
All right, Dustin, come on, you had a couple.
Oh, I didn't really
put him on the fucking spot.
Doing it.
All right, hold on, I'll go first.
Okay. Hey,
all right, do the Jets. You gonna take the over, or are you gonna take the 3? Did the Vikings win by more than 3?
Over and yes.
You'll take the over and yes.
Write this down, and I put it on Twitter later on.
I will take the under,
Put it on
but
Twitter
the
tomorrow.
Vikings cover. So I don't think they get the 42, but I think the Vikings win by 3.
Okay.
Passing yards. We'll just go strictly Vikings.
The Vikings will have more passing yards than the Jets. Is that what you're saying?
I want to go because we don't know. Maybe Zach Wilson makes it.
Zach Wilson's not playing.
Is he inactive?
I don't know, but he's not playing. It's going to be White.
What if he gets hurt?
Well, there's that. Because, Z's going to be
all right,
out
hold
there.
on.
Hunter's
All right. What do they have? They got James Robinson. The Jets got James Robinson, right, from Jacksonville? Correct?
Yes.
Who rushes for more yards? Dalvin or James Robinson? This is only one shot. We just do the one shot on the one.
I'm going James Robinson.
You go James. I'll go Dalvin.
I think so. I would say James Robinson as well.
So we'll go
James Robinson.
I'll go Dalvin. See, all he has to do is hit that one home run. That's all he really basically does.
Same thing for Robinson too. The defensive line for the Vikings is not all that good. They have been notorious for getting torched for the
Is
run
Dalvin
game.
Tomlinson back this week?
I don't know. I thought he was back last week.
He's
No,
saying
he was not.
They're saying he should be back.
So Tomlinson totally makes the difference.
Okay.
The defense has been in shambles since Tomlinson. So, all right. And then I've created the last 2. You get 1.
Keep it simple.
Does Sauce Gardner get an interception?
Let's do.
Jeez, fucking have Vegas prop bets over here.
Right.
I'm trying.
I'm trying. You are a meat sauce of the show.
Let's go with quarterback sacks. Which team has more?
I will go Z and D all day.
Jets.
Jets. I'm also going Vikings.
Okay. Wow.
Settle down, Owen.
Wow.
Jets.
Jets. Do you want to do the last one, or do you want Dustin to do the last one?
You haven't done anything. Come on, Matt. Step up.
Yeah, what have you done this show?
Yeah.
Fuck you. Absolutely fucking nothing.
You're pressing buttons. You're
pressing button, holding phone.
I suppose you're going to say all this equipment's yours, too.
Yeah.
Dance, puppets, dance.
Work for me now, bitches. Do my bidding.
Talk, idiots, talk.
Good.
Oh, we'll do that anyway.
Yeah, I know.
I know. That's why I love it. Let's do... I'll go by what you said. Do interceptions. Who will have more interceptions? Vikings. Actually, I'll do this: Sauce or the Vikings team.
Ooh, I'll take the Vikings.
Take the Vikings.
I will
I'm a
also
rube.
take the Vikings.
I'm a fucking rube. I just
I'll
can't.
go Jets. Even though I do think the Vikings are going to win.
You're going Sauce?
Going Sauce. I think Sauce will get one.
And then you don't think the Vikings will get any?
Yep. No.
He's pretty good. He wore the cheese on his head, which makes me really love him even more after he won in Green Bay.
That was fucking awesome.
He just put the cheese on his head, and then and I really like the Green Bay player that went up and smacked it off his head. You know, like it's kind of like both like, you don't do that. All right. Well, this has been a joy.
Well,
gentlemen.
no, we still have 3.5 minutes. So
we got 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, so we can still bullshit a little bit about it.
All right.
So I want to ask you guys this: what did we learn today? I want to ask you this every show. What did we learn today?
Well, you know what? My teachers have always wondered what I learned and what I didn't learn. What I learned today is that Dustin,
that's him, to my right, to your left,
is. I don't know. I'm fucking drawing a blank.
Just for today, what did we learn today?
Today,
not your life.
Oh, we're not going deep diving?
No, not right now.
All right. Well, I learned that I brought Jack Daniels, and then you brought Jameson. Last week, you bought Jack Daniels, and I bought Jameson.
And I'll still drink Jack. I have no problem with that.
Okay.
I like all whiskeys.
I learned a little bit more about soaking than I thought I would. That I ever thought I would know. I didn't know that that one nursery rhyme about jumping on the bed, fell off, and bumped his head.
Well, there's
really
that.
had to do with a Mormon sex story. But now
You're
I know.
welcome.
I've learned that this show cannot go without you guys.
Aww.
It's not Christmas yet.
I know, but I'm showing my love and affection in a
It's
different
really
way.
hard to group hug over this table.
I mean, we could. It'll
Get
look
your
weird.
leg down, Matt. Jesus.
Sorry, Daddy.
Stop pulling up your shirt.
No, Dustin. I want to see your hairy body later, not right now.
Why is that a thumb?
I've got to grow it then, I guess.
We're more of growers than showers.
Hey, I'm a grower for sure. I ain't no fucking shower. Fucking slap it out there.
I learned that I had a shit ton of fun.
I did too.
And I might get murdered when I leave here.
Yeah, you
Well,
guys.
there's that. I mean,
And thank you for having me on here. You guys have a great evening.
I love you so much.
I love you. And Ben Simmons is out through at least Sunday.
Fuck Ben Simmons.
Mic drop.
What about Richard?
Richard.
I love Rich. I got a brother-in-law named Richard. He's fantastic.
Do you call him a dick?
I do every now and again. I go, there's a reason your parents named you Richard because you're a dick. But he's the most fantastic person
The
in the
nicest
world.
dick ever.
Oh, yeah. Greatest, shiniest.
Thick.
He's my dick.
He's my dick.
right.
Love it.
Later, boys.
All right, thank you to the Reds producers, on-site engineers known as me. And the Reds are red green. Keep your stick on the ice. Okay, bye.
Bye. Have a good weekend.
All right, I'm out of here. I hear that Asteroids machine calling my name from the game room, so peace.
Bye. Have a great time.
You like that? You like that?
Well, see you later.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, Minnesota!
That was a great number. I don't care what you say.
I thought it was dumb.
Maybe you're right.